freedom, its disguise. You bleed beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath, they feed you slow in silent death. System slave, rise or fall, your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame, refuse to play their wicked game. No more warnings, no more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead and hope has drowned. We wear the silence like a crown. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this place. Footsteps fall of stolen land. Orders clenched in bloodstained hands. Lies like steel are gone cold. Another story never told. They gave us guns, took away our soul. Now we march, but never hold. March of the hollow, led by lies. No more truth behind these eyes. Burning cities, falling skies. Only echoes hear our cries. Brothers lost to friendly flame. No face, no flag, just endless blame. We fight, we fall, then rise again. Trained to kill, forget the pain. They gave us steel, took away the man. Now we bleed without a plan. March of the hollow, led by lies. No more truth behind these eyes. Burning cities, falling skies. Only echoes hear our cries. I thought I lost still cling like iron, still bear the cost. Is there a light beyond the pain, or just the shade where ghosts remain? Just questions echo in the grave. The mirror cracks, the faces fade. I traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. No mercy Through my veins, whispers haunt the dead of night. Memories I still must fight, but steel is forged through flame and strife, and I will take back my life. The world may try was a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. Through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. was carved from bones of dead. Kissed the ring, ignored the screams. Salvation sold in shattered dreams. He wore the guilt like holy skin. children.